Hi, boys and girls. So, our next topic is going to be capacity. Okay, so that's a word that you may not have heard before, but we're going to be learning lots about it today. Okay, so it's your Planet Maths page 157 to 161. Let's get started. Okay, so what is capacity? So, capacity actually involves a jug, it can involve some spoons. So, or a weighing scale. So capacity is the amount that something holds. Okay. So for example, it could be the amount that this jar of vinegar holds. It could be the amount that this milk carton holds. It could be the amount that this jar of fresh cream holds. Okay. Now, I wonder what is capacity measured in? So, capacity is measured in milliliters, which have the symbol ml, or liters, which have the symbol L. Okay, so if you see ml or L at the end of a number, that means that it is measured in milliliters or liters. So it's very similar, I suppose, to meters and centimeters. They are both forms of measurement, okay? So I'm going to even show you now how they're even more similar. So how many milliliters are in a liter? Okay, so milli always stands for 1,000. Okay, so we have 1,000 milliliters is equal to 1 liter. Okay, so that's just something that you always need to remember. Okay, 1,000 milliliters is equal to 1 liter. How many milliliters in 2 liters? There are 2,000. Now, I wonder how many milliliters would be in half of a liter. So, if one whole liter is 1,000, what would half of a liter be? That's right, it would be 500 milliliters. Well done. Okay, so if a bottle of vinegar, so this vinegar right here, okay, we're going to look at it, okay, and we're going to see because it's a liquid, it's going to be measured in milliliters or liters. So I can actually see here that it says 100 milliliters, okay? So if this bottle was full, it would contain 100 milliliters, okay? I wonder how many milliliters would be in four of these bottles. So if one bottle is 100 milliliters, what would four be? So you would say 100 multiplied by 4, which is 400. Okay, let's look at this carton of milk, okay? And let's see if we can find the how much it holds. Okay, so can we see anywhere here where it might say ml or it might say L? So that's a lovely looking cow there, isn't it? Very interested in what we're doing when we're studying capacity. So I can see right here that it's liter, so 1 liter, okay? So I wonder, can I tell how many milliliters is in that liter? So we actually learned it a moment ago and it is 1,000. So 1,000 milliliters is equal to a liter. Okay, so we all know how much I love my juice that I mix in with my water, okay? Let's see. So this has quite a lot of information on it, but if I slowly turn it around, can you point out to me where it says how much is in the bottle? If it was full now, it's not full right now because I've been busy drinking lots of water. Here it is, 1.5 liters. Now, because we have studied decimals, we actually did them last week. We know that 0.5, so we have the 0.5, that is equal to a half. So they are saying there that 1.5 liters is 1.5 liters. Now, I wonder, could anybody tell me how many milliliters that would equal to? So if we know 1 liter is equal to 1,000 milliliters, and then we know that half a liter would be 500, that would mean that it's 1,500 500 milliliters. Okay, let's look at our jar of cream. Let's see. Okay, so I'm going to go really slowly and I'm going to give you guys the chance. So I'm going to go all around and we're going to have a little look to see if you can see ML or L anywhere. Now I've already passed it, so we're going to go one more time and see. Ah, I've spotted it. Can you see right there, guys? 250 ml, and ml stands for milliliters. Okay, let's go back here. So, how many bottles of the vinegar would I need to make 1 liter? So we said 1 bottle is 100 milliliters. How many would I need to make 1 liter? And 1 liter is 1,000 milliliters. So that would be 10 bottles. You would need 10 bottles. Well done. Okay. A bath holds 50 liters. Okay. A shower uses 34 liters. How many liters are used if Mrs. Hitchens has a bath and Mr. Wright has a shower? Okay, so the bath holds 50 liters and the shower holds 34. So we want to know how much or how many liters are used all together. So if we want to know something all together, any idea what we're going to do? We're going to add, okay? So you never forget, you've got your liters and your milliliters. You always put them in first so that you don't forget, okay? So we've our 50 liters because remember it's liters, so I have to put it in under the correct column. And I've got my 34 liters, okay? And I'm going to keep that in the correct column as well. So if I add them together, I have 4 plus 0 is 4 and 3 plus 5 is 8. So it would equal to 84 liters, okay? So that is how much the bath and the shower use all together. Okay, let's look. A jar has 350 ml of jam. Okay. Mrs. Tyrrell uses 240 milliliters to make some jam tarts. How much is left? So if she has 350 ml and she uses 240, what could we do to see what the difference is? Now listen to the word I'm using, difference. What is the difference between those two numbers? What would we do? What operation would we use? Subtraction, that is right. So first thing I do anyway, I make sure I have my liters and my milliliters so that I've got my units of measure so that I won't forget. Okay, so we're dealing in milliliters, so it's going to go under the milliliter column. So we've 350, take away 240, okay? So 0 take away 0, 0. 5 take away 4 is 1. And 3 take away 2 is 1. So let's have a look. 110 milliliters. Okay. Now, I'm not in detail going through the addition and subtraction because we have done it lots and it is the exact same as you learned when you were doing length. Okay, so I am pretty confident that you will know how to add and subtract. But I suppose the main thing that you need to remember is that there are 1,000 milliliters in a liter. Okay, so I now would like you to complete the work on your Planet Maths topic, which is on page, I'm going to show you now, it's on page 157 to 161. And I'm also going to put some extra work on the Padlet for you to practice your capacity work as well. Okay, good job, guys.